Hi, boys and girls. This is Module 3, Lesson 3 problem set. The first problem is a whole page. So you're going to be solving these equations. Some are multiplication, some are division. And they've used a variable. So they've used a letter to represent the unknown answer. Or the unknown number. So for some of these, for example, when you see a division equation like this, 24 divided by I equals 4, the way that I like to solve these, I like to think to myself, 4 times what equals 24, because 24 is really the product of the multiplication problem. And when I do that, when I think to myself, 4 times what equals 24, I get the answer 6. Okay? So what I want you to do, there's some challenging ones on here. What I want you to do is pause the video, solve the problems, and see if you can solve the riddle at the bottom, and then come back and check your work with me. See you in a bit. Welcome back. I hope that you got all the correct answers and you found out that the riddle was, which tables do you not have to learn? Kitchen tables. So go ahead and check your work, and then we are going to move on to question number 3, which is some problem solving. So let's take a look at number 3. Miss Potts used a total of 28 cups of flour to bake some bread. She used 4 cups of flour for each loaf of bread. How many loaves of bread did she bake? Represent the problem using multiplication and division sentences and a letter for the unknown. Then solve the problem. So I'm going to start with the division sentence on the bottom because it tells me the total right here. And I know that a division sentence always starts with the total. So I'm going to start with the total of 28 cups of flour divided by 4 cups of flour in each loaf. What I don't know is how many loaves of bread she made. And I'm going to use letter N. That's sort of my default letter I use a lot of the time. Now, the multiplication sentence that goes with that would be 4 cups of flour times, I don't know how many loaves of bread she made, equals a total of 28 cups of flour. Now it says represent using multiplication and division and then solve the problem. One way that I could solve this if I don't know right away what 28 divided by 4 is I could go ahead and do a tape diagram. So I know I have 28 cups of flour. I know that each loaf has 4 cups of flour in it, and I'm trying to find out how many loaves of bread in all. And we know that we can count by 4s to find out how many loaves of bread. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Miss Potts, my pen is not writing properly. Miss Potts made 7 loaves of bread. Sorry, my pen is not writing properly. I'm not sure what's going on. So I used what I know about a total, and that a total is always at the beginning of a division sentence. I used that to show where that is on my tape diagram and what I know about tape diagrams to represent my problem. You're going to move on to your homework problems. Use this as a reference, boys and girls, and then you're going to submit your problem set and your homework.